Happy Friday, everyone. Rob Washburn here, and I'm Bobby Broyles. Towson headlines 12 teams in 12-day series today. A rough start to the season for the Tigers a year ago, but finished winning 3 of their last 4 games. This team, for the second year in a row, Rob, was hit with a rash of injuries.
Yeah, every football team deals with injuries through the course of the season, but what Towson went through was really tough. The Tigers lost their starting quarterback in Week 1, their top rusher in Week 3, and had so many guys banged up at receiver, they had an incredible 22 different players catch at least one pass. Now, there were also key injuries on defense, which makes the way Towson finished the season with wins in 3 of their final 4 games even more impressive, as Coach Rob Ambrose did a great job of keeping his team motivated. If there was one positive from the injuries, it was that lots of players gained experience, and the Tigers have 17 starters back. They were not pleased with being picked 10th in the preseason poll and are highly motivated to prove people wrong.
As you mentioned, a lot of starters back for Towson on offense, including a healthy Shane Simpson at running back, but the quarterback job is still up for grabs.
Yeah, the Tigers are expected to make some changes on offense this season, so that makes the decision on the starting quarterback even more important. Ryan Stover started the final 10 games last year as a redshirt freshman and passed for 2,000 yards and 11 touchdowns while also leading the team in rushing. However, he's facing challenges from several players, including junior transfer Tom Flacco, the younger brother of former Delaware Blue Hen and current Baltimore Raven Joe Flacco, and highly touted freshman Jeff Miller. Now, as you said, Shane Simpson is back from injury, and his return provides a huge lift because of his big play ability as a runner, receiver, and a kick returner. He instantly makes their offense better. Kobe Young stepped in as a freshman in Simpson's absence and picked up over 300 yards on the ground last season. Now, Towson welcomes back nearly all of its top receivers, with starters Jabari Greenwood and Sam Gallahan, as well as Shane Leatherberry and Jabari Allen. All 4 of those guys had at least 20 catches in 2017. The offensive line should be solid, with 4 of the 5 starters back.
Caught up with Towson head coach Rob Ambrose, who talked about the return of Shane Simpson and the return of his players that are looking to bounce back from injuries.
A healthy Shane Simpson makes us pretty damn good. It really does. But I could say that about a bunch of guys. And knock on wood, where's a piece of wood? Like, my injury report today looks awesome because it doesn't exist. Everybody's healthy. Everybody just wants to come play. Like, we have been looking forward to this day and every day after this day since we took the helmets off. When we got to the end of the season, things were just starting to roll. And now we want to keep it going.
As we take a look at the defense, Rob, we know Rob Ambrose's defense are known to be very physical and fly around to the ball. Shouldn't be any different this year, especially with a strong linebacking group returning.
Yeah, Towson has 5 starters to replace on defense, but one spot they won't have to worry about is linebacker, where all the starters return. DeAndre Wallace was Towson's leading tackler last season with 90. Robert Hayward recorded 64 tackles. Keon Pay added 52 stops, and Malik Tyne picked up 7.5 tackles for loss in just 8 games. This is a veteran group that should be among the best in the conference. Now, in the secondary, senior safety Monty Fenner is the leader of the unit after ranking second on the team with 69 tackles and leading the Tigers with 3 interceptions. Also returning to the defensive backfield is senior Micah Bowles. Now, the biggest hole to fill for the Tigers is on the defensive line, where all 3 starters are gone. Special teams shouldn't be an issue, as Pat Toomey averaged better than 41 yards per punt a year ago, and kicker Aiden O'Neal earned All-CAA accolades after connecting on 13 of 19 field goals.
Once again, here is Coach Ambrose on if his linebackers will be the strength of the defense going into 2018.
It should be. It really should be. You know, those guys have tons of tackles and years of experience behind them, and it really is their turn to shine. But at each aspect of the defense, I got some veteran leaders. And Monty Fenner's in the back end, and after about 5 years, you know, we get to the end of our college career, we just get it. Oh, he's got it. And Zane Harp's up here up front. He was injured last year and extremely hungry to get back on the field.
Coach Ambrose and the Tigers are once again a bit of a mystery going into 2018. You have to think one of the keys for them this year is to find a way to stay healthy.
Yeah, staying healthy is always important, especially when the injuries come at key positions like they did for the Tigers last season. But my take on Towson is that all the adversity they went through last year and the ability to overcome it and have success during the last month of the season has only made this team stronger and more driven heading into 2018. Coach Ambrose talked often at Media Day about the focus and leadership that his team has shown since the end of last year, and you get the sense that they come into the season highly motivated and with a giant chip on their shoulders about being picked near the bottom of the CAA standings. Now, offensively, there are plenty of playmakers at the skill positions, and the change in offense should allow them to get the ball into space. The defense is loaded with veterans, and if they can fill the holes up front, they should be pretty strong on that side of the ball as well. The schedule is challenging with 3 straight road games to start the year, but if they can survive that, 5 of the final 8 are at home.
The Tigers open their season on the road against city rival Morgan State on Saturday, September the 1st at 7 o'clock.
Also, CA football fans, we got to meet a couple of Towson student athletes last month at Media Day. Check out their interviews now on our multiple social media platforms and cafootball.com.
2 teams to go as Rob and I will be back on Monday to resume our 12 teams in 12 day series as we break down Villanova. Have a great day, everyone.